Boy switches when the mom goes in. Bro, I know it's been a minute. Lord have mercy on our soul. It's your boy KMD back in there for the live. Let me just wait for some people to get up in there. I'm not even sure if the share actually got out to anybody. Yeah, what's going on? LDN back in there, man. It's been a minute. I'm sorry to keep everybody waiting for so goddamn long. I'm gonna be honest. Been slacking, man. Absolutely slacking. I need some good motherfucking vision. You saying, can everybody hear me though? Yeah, am I sounding all right? Yeah, all right, love, man. Ain't no music to be playing right now. I've been playing music for most of the day anyway, so right now we need to be going in because I haven't been on here in over a month. It's been about 6 weeks, I'd say. I think it's been about 6 weeks. And I think the last video I came in here and spoke about on the live was talking about the whole Corona, COVID, lockdown. And a lot of shit's happened since, you know? Like a lot of shit has happened since. Western, hey, look, Western, let me tell you now, yeah? Apologies upon apologies upon apologies upon apologies. Because you always keep asking me, am I going to go live? And I keep saying to you, yeah, I'm going to go live tonight or maybe tomorrow night or the next night. And I never go live. So I want to shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, we're going to go in on Black Lives Matter. We're going to go in on Black Pound Day on the 27th of June. We're going to go in about that too. We're going to go in about all of these statues that's being ripped down. We're going to go in about the defunding of the police. We're going to go in tonight. That's why the title's, where do we even start? Like, where do I begin? Hey, look, you might as well just send the goons after me, Western, real talk. You might as well just go onto the dark web, find an assassin, and real talk, just get this assassin to literally put a barrel to my head and be like, bro, go live, fam. Go live. Real talk. Trust me. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to get up in here. Whether people even know, because I'm not even sure if people even hit their notifications like that. You know what I mean? I know YouTube pretty much messing everybody around and making sure people are being unsubscribed and notification bells being unclicked. So everybody make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've got the notification bell clicked. Because now I'm actually, you know what? I'm at a point now here with this channel. I need to get this shit up to 1,000 subscribers, bro. I need to get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers because once I get up to 1,000, I can go live on my phone. Which is why one of the reasons why I don't always go live, because I've got to use the laptop. I don't always have the laptop. But if I've got my phone, I can go live whenever I want to. So I need to get back to 1,000 subscribers, you know what I mean? But look, it's been 3 minutes. I'll give it 5 minutes before man gets started. I'll give it 5 before I get started. Yeah, George Soros, look. I'll tell you, we're going into that. We're going into that. We really are. Because I could have dropped so many videos for so much of this shit that's been going on. I could have dropped bare little 10, 15, 20, 25-minute videos. I could have. But I thought, no, I'm not doing it. What's the point? I have to wait for the live, you know what I'm saying? I've got to wait for the live. So I'm trying to build this thing now to 1,000 subscribers. If man can get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to start telling you lot now. I've never told you lot before. But sharing like the shit. Sharing like the shit. But look, all right, I'm going to just get started. Fuck it. Because I'm not sure how many people are going to jump in here, but either way, the video's there for people to watch when it's done. So we're going to get started, all right? Where do we start? I think we'll start from where everything kicked off, actually. Let's start from where everything kicked off and where the news stopped talking about COVID-19. Because even I was shocked. Like, I was shocked that the news had nothing to speak of about COVID-19 or any deaths, but they had a lot to speak on about George Floyd. And we need to talk about this George Floyd thing. First of all, I haven't seen the video. I'm not watching the video. I'm tired of watching these videos. I'm tired of arguing with black people on Instagram. I'm tired of arguing with black people on Instagram and YouTube, telling them why we don't need any more of these videos, because for some reason, these black people still believe that we need more video evidence of black men, women, and children being killed, murdered by the police. They feel like we still need more videos. And I'm not watching these videos anymore. I stopped watching these videos from Alton Sterling. Alton Sterling was the last one I watched. That was like 2018, 19, I think. Yeah, it was 2018. I'm not watching anymore. I keep saying to people, reposting these videos, regardless of whatever sort of traction or any sort of audience that you want to see this and to be woken up to this shit. People already know. Like, people already know. This is what I'm saying. Like, we're being traumatized, we're desensitizing ourselves. I'm tired of saying it. So I never watched the George Floyd video, but I watched YouTube videos of people who have watched the video and who dissected the video and speaking about some of the shit that's been going on. And even then, because right now, yeah, everybody's mad, everybody's marching, everybody's protesting because of George Floyd. But nobody wants to speak about the information that's out here about George Floyd and the very same police officer, cop, 3Ks, don't get it fucked up, the same cop that killed him. Nobody wants to speak about this information that's out there, about the fact that the same George Floyd and the cop that allegedly killed him knew each other for 12 years and worked together for 12 years. Or that the Asian officer that was there too, his sister is married to the same white cop that allegedly killed George Floyd. Can we speak about this information? Can we speak about the information about how when these EMT people turned up, they didn't even look like doctors and nurses, but they just arrived, picked my man's body, laid him on the bed, and drove off on the scene looking like police officers? Can we speak about this information that's out here? Or do we not want to speak about it because we're just upping our emotions again? Even though I say we should use our emotions, because I'm sick. I say we should use our emotions, use our passion. You know what I mean? But at the same time, nobody wants to speak about this information that's out here. So everybody's rallying, everybody's protesting, everybody's marching. And we've seen the George Floyd funeral, and I'm seeing pictures of George Floyd also at his funeral, but not in the box. Has anybody seen those pictures of George Floyd actually at his funeral, but he's not in the box? Has anybody seen the videos or the pictures of the coffin and how small the coffin looks, but George Floyd be like six foot plus? George Floyd is at 6 foot plus. But the coffin will be like 5 foot something. Or the fact that George Floyd, we've seen pictures of George Floyd as a porn star. Can we speak about that too? Can we speak about that? Bro, look, there's too much information out here right now, yeah, and we know about false flags. We know about the Sandy Hook shooting. We know about the Boston bombings. We know about the lies of these London or terrorist attacks that's happened here as well. We know about this shit. So anyway, we had the George Floyd thing now. People went mad. We had the Breonna Taylor about a week before George Floyd. Because think about it. We had the Ahmaud Arbery shooting with those three racist white motherfuckers chasing him down the road. One of them recording it too, which made no sense to me. You're chasing this one random black man down the road in a truck. Two of them in the truck, and one of them's behind, just randomly recording this shit. Bang, shooting right there in the middle of the road. That never riled us up enough. So then they had Breonna Taylor getting shot and killed in her house, with the cops spraying how many houses that's there, like section with it, alongside the houses as well, alongside the apartments that she's living in, sprayed up the apartments, killed Breonna Taylor. That never riled us up enough. And then George Floyd happens. And then George Floyd sets everything in motion. So I'm sitting here now. Just like on my Instagram stories. And if anybody's following me on the Instagram, they're reading my Instagram stories. Because I'm a guy who sits on the fence with common sense. You know this. I sit on the fence with common sense. So I'm there now, looking at people's posts of what they're speaking about and people getting riled up. Everybody's changing their Instagram pictures to a black fist. You know, everybody's changing their picture to a black fist. And I'm scrolling through all of these pages. And I'm like, you lot ain't posted nothing about Black history or Black power shit, not once on your post. But George Floyd all of a sudden wows you up to change your DM picture, to change your DP, and to just be posting a bunch of black shit. You know what I mean? And then Black Hat Tuesday comes around. And still to this day, nobody can tell me who in the started Black Hat Tuesday. Nobody can tell me. No one can tell me who started this random Blackout Tuesday, where on this one Tuesday, in the history of racism and in the history of white people in general, I have never seen so much kumbaya shit. Everything seemed to acknowledge that black people are actually real and that we actually are out here being murdered by the police. Like companies, corporations, even computer games shut down for the day. I went onto Spotify on Black Hat Tuesday, nothing but black music, black power music, Black Lives Matter music. And I'm like, what in the fuck is going on, bro? What is going on? Every corporation and company acknowledging black people made no sense to me, bro. It made no sense to me whatsoever. But to the majority of black people, that's a win. Again, this is why I haven't come in here for a long time as well, because all of this shit gets on my fucking nerves. What black people consider as a win. It gets on my fucking nerves. Like I'm not built like the rest of people out here like this. I'm not built for it. I'm not built like this. My mind is not functioning like the rest, how everybody else's mind is functioning. Like I'm not built like that. I think some deep shit. I always critically think about some deep shit. So I'm sitting here now on Black Hat Tuesday thinking like, bro, Coca-Cola, this place, that place, everywhere, bro. Everywhere shut down for the fucking Tuesday, bro. And everybody thought to themselves, yeah, you know what? Let me just post a black screen. Fuck it. Let me post a black screen to show that I acknowledge you, black people, and that I see the bullshit you go through. So let me post a black screen and put hashtag Black Lives Matter, Black Hat Tuesday, and BLM. So then when I'm checking the hashtag feed now of Black Lives Matter and BLM on Black Hat Tuesday, is nothing but just black screens, black screens, black screens. So when people are looking for information, whether it be their missing brothers, sisters, aunties, cousins, younger brothers, younger sisters, because there are still black people missing and we need the information. But for Black Hat Tuesday, no information was out here because everybody posted black screens. Because black screens is a sign of acknowledgement. And everybody thought it was a win. And I'm arguing with people, even like my homegirl. Like I'm arguing with my homegirl too. Like I'm just like, babe, like I don't think I know who you are anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Because she thinks it's a good idea. She thinks it's a good idea. And I'm like, B, you came from LA. Britain is really making you soft. Britain really makes people soft. It really makes people soft. I ain't gonna fucking lie. Britain makes people soft. My homegirl came from LA, some real right shit. And now Britain has made her soft. So anyway, hold on a minute. Let me read some of these comments. Let me see what's on Femi. So yeah, promo ads. Look, adverts galore, news outlets, newspapers. I'm watching the news at 6 p.m. and at 10 p.m. and there's only like a 2-minute mention of COVID. Hear the joke. And this is another reason why I sit on the fence with common sense and why I don't function like the majority of people today. Because on Black Hat Tuesday, I don't know if anybody else noticed or if anybody was even being aware like that, because again, our memory and our attention span is real short. But on Black Hat Tuesday, here in the UK, the deaths for COVID flatlined. There were no deaths on Black Hat Tuesday. There were no deaths for COVID-19 on Black Hat Tuesday. Fine. That was another one right there that blew my fucking mind, bro. Because the whole world shut down. Not just England, not just America. The world shut down for Blackout Tuesday, bro. Everywhere. Denmark, Africa, Australia, Japan, China. All of these places that are well-known racist motherfuckers shut down for the day on Blackout Tuesday. And here in England, deaths for the COVID-19 flatlined. Bro, let me spark. Bro, fam, am I the only one who's clocking onto half of this shit? So then Wednesday came around, which was Wednesday protest. And I went to the protest. I can't lie. My homegirl from LA, she wanted to go to the protest, even though she knows I don't do these things there. So I thought, you know what? Let me go to the protest with you just to make sure that you're safe and to make sure that no black brothers and sisters are going to get moved to by the police while I'm out there. Because while I'm out there, and if I see this shit, it's not going down. Which was the same day where John Boyega was in there as well in Hyde Park. And now he was all over the news too. All over the news too. You know what I mean? So I went there now. I went to the protest to Hyde Park on the Wednesday after Blackout Tuesday. And again, I've never seen so much kumbaya shit. I saw more white people there than I saw black people. There were a lot of black people, but there were hella white people. And then I'm in Hyde Park now. I'm in Hyde Park in a sea of people. And then everybody gets down on their knees. Everybody gets down on one knee and raises their fist up. Even my homegirl right next to me to the right. And then she's looking at me like, come on, Kate, do this. I'm like, are you out of your fucking... There is no way I'm getting on my fucking knee and be putting up a fist knowing that a knee is what killed my man in the first place or allegedly killed my man in the first place. And you want me to get on a knee, also knowing that the very same country, that the very same killing, which is why we're protesting, happened. Like, them man were trying to tell Colin Kaepernick, who's also another fucking dickhead anyway, don't get me started on Colin Kaepernick, but just for the sake of the story, this was the same country telling Colin Kaepernick, bro, you can't even kneel either. You're not even allowed to kneel either. So you want me to kneel amongst this sea of people and put my fist up, still knowing that the very same killers of Tamir Rice and Trayvon Martin and Sandra Bland and Kareem Gaines and all of these names, they are still out here walking about. But you want me to get on my knee just because of George fucking Floyd, bro. You want me to be up in a madness about George fucking Floyd, bro. I've been mad, bro. I've been angry. I've been posting black shit on my Instagram for time. I've been talking about this shit on my YouTube for 4.5 years, bro. So I'm seeing everybody now. People are just kind of just like turning up out of the woodworks now. People are all there at this rally. They're not there on Wednesday, so they turn up on Thursday, and then they turn up for Friday as well. And then you had the Tommy Robinson one that happened on the weekend. Tommy Robinson's one happened on the weekend, who's another fucking paid agent. People don't even get the fact that Tommy Robinson is another paid agent, which is why it's easy for him to rile up the racists and then tell them 2 days later, 2 days before the thing, yeah, I'm not even turning up to my own rally. I'm not even turning up. No, not. Because he got paid. He got paid a good amount of money for managing to rile up enough people to turn up. Because anybody notice that while all of these protests were going on and that they were actually allowing black people to protest on the Wednesday and the Thursday and the Friday around Parliament and Trafalgar Square and Hyde Park, they allowed black people to do this during a time where you're supposed to be 2 meters deep, 2 meters wide, 2 meters apart, mask on your face, don't even be around, don't even be out. Cause, bro, am I the only one who clocked this shit is a matters now? Am I the only one who realized this shit is a matters? Dog. Bro, look, the world is a fucking stage, yeah. I'm tired of telling people this. The world is a fucking stage. And we're not even the actors, actually. You know who we are? We're Winston. We're Winston from EastEnders, who's been in EastEnders for time, but still ain't even got no freaking character development. That's who we are. We're Winston and EastEnders. And I don't even watch EastEnders no more in years, but I know who Winston is. I know everybody knows who Winston is. That's who we are. The world is a stage and we're all Winston from EastEnders. That's who we are. Bro, I've been saying it. Like, I've been saying it for time, and people think I've just been here just ranting and effing and blanding. You know what it is? Because I've realized this too. Like, I've started to, as I've been calming my mind down and not be so angry about any and everything, I've started to calm my mind down and realize how the ignorance of people works. So I've started to realize that it's just like basically like, yo, no matter how much you might want to tell people, whether they want to see it or not, it's just like ignorance is just bliss. Ignorance is preferred, like, you know what I mean? So it's just like trying to wake people up to any of this shit. Even now, like, I'm still trying to say to people, like, bro, how are you still on this COVID thing or believing in this COVID thing, looking at the world around you right now in the past couple of weeks? Like, how could you still? You've got to be out of your mind to still believe it. You've got to be out of your mind to still believe it, or you've just got to literally just be swimming in a pot of ignorance right now, and you love being in it. Like, you love washing your back in this pot, in this hot sauce of ignorance. Like, you love it because the truth really is fucking scary. Like, you know what I mean? I've got some of my older bro, for instance, like a couple of weeks ago, I was at his yard running up for a couple of roots and drinking and that. And he's to the point now where he wants to take this red pill. He wants to start knowing the truth. Because my older bro weren't really like that. You know what I mean? But he wants to know this shit now. So now I'm starting to tell my bro and my sisters and my other nibblings and nephews and nieces and nephews more about what's going on now. You know what I mean? Because I'm just like, look, man, them in general, they don't really care. They might want to know to a certain level or to a certain extent, but it's just like it's party and bullshit most of the time, which is the majority of black people anyway. It's just party and bullshit. We're still praying and we're still playing, which is like what we're doing with these marches as well. We're out here praying, talking about this Black Lives Matter thing, when we already know from 2, 3, 4 years ago, from the Baltimore riots, that the whole Black Lives Matter movement is funded by George Soros. And when you check the website, there's no mention of black men or black fathers. Like, dog, why do we, like, black people we have to be the most insane, we have to be the most insane people ever. We have to be the most insane people ever to still do the same shit we have been doing and to still believe in the same sort of methods that have never worked. It's never worked. Posting, recording these videos, thinking that, yeah, if you post it online, we're going to get more traction and, oh, we can get 1 or 2 men fired, but they're going to get another job anyway. We know this. They're going to get another job. If you get them fired, they're going to get another job. Getting all of these Karens fired. And I'm like, bro, can we stop calling them fucking Karens? Because Karen wants to get you killed, Jamal. Karen wants to get you killed, Leroy. Bro, but we're out here calling these fuckers Karens because it's funny. Shit is not funny, bro. Like, we have to get past this point of where things are funny, because nothing ain't funny no more. We've been warring. It's been a race war for 400 plus 100 more. That's why when they're saying, like, on the news or shit like that, people, oh, we're trying to start a race war. Motherfucker, we've been in one. We've been in one, bro. Let that marinate for a bit, because I'm getting frustrated. Let me take a dragon. Bro, Wagwan Tech, Wagwan Isabel. Look, man. So that whole madness happened now. Tommy Robson's racist protest came about, and I'm watching the videos, and it seemed like they pretty much came to turn up to fight the police anyway. They turned up to fight the police. The news calls them anti-protesters, not bugs like they call black people. They didn't call them bugs. They call them anti-protesters. That's what they call the racist people who's turning up to say all lives matter. That's what they call them, anti-protesters. But they're out there fighting with the police. I've seen it, the videos. I saw them, bro. So then black people are kind of turning up just to pretty much fight them, and then they're cussing out all other black people in London who didn't turn up to Trafalgar Square and fight these people. And I'm like, bruh, like, I've got better things to do than to turn up to Trafalgar Square, bait myself up, and fight a bunch of friggin' racist people, because that shit ain't nothing new. Nothing new. Tearing down racist statues, bro. Like I said on my Instagram stories, tearing down a racist statue of Winston fucking Churchill is just like pushing over the frigging ornament in a racist house. That's all it is. It's nothing. It's nothing. So then when we're sitting there now, yeah, tearing down all of these racist statues, and some roads are being renamed after black people. I don't even think black people are clocking that, yo, they're apologizing for slavery by not even apologizing for slavery. And by doing that, they're getting away with not paying reparations, because once you apologize for slavery, which is what they haven't done, haven't you, as anybody noticed, in 400 plus years, they've never actually apologized for slavery, because apologizing for slavery acknowledges what they've done, which means paying reparations. So their apology is Blackout Tuesday, corporations acknowledging that black people exist, or acknowledging that black people go through some sort of vilification. If vilification is even a word, but we make shit up here as we go along. And we think this is a win. We think this is a win. And then, because the shit got more crazier for me, not Blackout Tuesday, Black Pound Day. I think this is what I think it was Swiss or Mega Man or Ruspect Billions. I think it's Ruspect Billions, because I follow man, because I like Ruspect. He talks some real shit every now and again. Whatever else he does here and there, and that he's got some real shit. And obviously he's for the youngers in the community and trying to get the youngers out of this whole postcode bullshit up life, like, you know what I mean? So I respect Billions, you know what I mean? But I think it was one of these 3 or 4 men who started this Black Pound Day on the 27th of June, which is coming up, where on this day, everybody who's black is going to spend at a black business, right? So it's just literally just like everybody's going to put their money in the black business. And I'm sitting there reading the comments of people who just like, yes, this is what I've been, yes, this is the truth. Okay. And I'm just like, bro, why is it just Black Pound Day? Like, why isn't it Black Pound Week, Black Pound every day, Black Pound every fucking day, Black Pound month? Why isn't it Black Pound all the fucking time, bro? Why is it just Black Pound Day? Like T.I.'s thing, whatever T.I. is sorting out on July the 7th, which is a couple of days after July the 4th. And I've been telling you that, stop fucking with these celebrities too. I had to cuss out Wiz Khalifa as well a couple of weeks ago for some, we all bleed the same color type post that he posted on his shit. I had to cuss him the fuck out in the comments. I'm like, bro, like, don't come here with that shit. Really, don't come here with that shit, because not everybody bleeds the fucking same, because I'm tired of this, I don't see color shit. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of I don't see color, because you have to see color when you're tired. When it's time for you to call the fucking police and tell them somebody's rubbed your fucking ass and you saw who done it, and they asked you, can you tell us what the suspect looked like? Can you tell us the color? I'm sorry, officer, I don't see color, but he had hair and he had clothes. Catch the motherfucker. Is that what we're going to tell him? Because we don't see color. That's the most racist shit you can say. It's the most racist shit you can say. Bruh, we lack, say it louder, ALDN. We lack consistency. Been lacking consistency. Been. Because I'm like, we want to do this Black Pound Day, right? Knowing that the currency is still owned by the very same racist house we stay in anyway. All right. So even if we do try to funnel all of our black pounds into a black business, which is what we've done before with Tulsa, Oklahoma, and other places like that too, we know that these people can just pretty much raise the rent for any friggin' store that a black person is renting from, and there you go, that's another black business out of business, because we know that's how they do. We know that's how they do. I'm still asking, when am I going to start boycotting? Because boycotting is much more powerful than Black Pound Day or Black Pound every day. It's much more powerful. I'm still trying to give people this solution, because people ask me what the fucking solution is, and I'm telling you, bro, the solution is fucking easy. It's easy. The solution is very, very simple, and it's easy. It's easy. And it starts with the mentality. It's, first of all, not fucking paying or putting money into these freaking annual holidays that came around. Father's Day was Sunday just gone. Father's Day was Sunday just gone. People went out and spent millions again. But they were protesting a week before. Mad at the system. Mad at the racist fucking system. But here comes Father's Day. Independence Day is coming around soon. Even Juneteenth. Like, people are starting to wake up to what Juneteenth is as well, and how black people weren't even free. You know what I'm saying? We weren't even free. So people are starting to wake up to certain aspects, but they're still complying with just generational traditional bullshit that we've grown up on. So celebrating these Independence Days or celebrating Halloween, because when Halloween comes around, there's going to be billions spent again, and it's just fun. It's just fun. That's what people say. But 2 days ago, bro, you was mad at the fucking system. You was mad. But now Halloween comes around, or Christmas comes around, or Boxing Day sales, or, you know what I'm saying, Black Friday sales, or, bro, we lack consistency to an extracurricular level. If extracurriculars ain't easy, look, I'll be making up shit as I go along, man. I don't even give a fuck, because I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired of this shit. I'm sitting down here watching all of this on the YouTube, watching all of this on the Instagram. And I'm like, hey, isn't anybody going to say anything? Do I have to be that guy where everybody's just going to be like, bro, like, what's wrong with you? Like, why you can't just see the good? Because there is no goodness in it. It's not good. Black Pound Day is not good. It's not. Bringing down statues of racists who is not good, because Winston Churchill is still on your £5 note. He's still on your £5 note. He's still on your £5 note. So are we going to tell him to change the £5 notes too? Are we going to tell him to do that? Or do we just want the statue down, couple statues down here and there, couple road names changed, and then, thank you for acknowledging that black people are alive and that we're about and that we're out here. You know what I'm saying? But then, hey, bang, here's another black person killed, and then we'll just be mad again. We'll just be mad again. Like, we've been mad, bro. We've been mad from like 2016. Well, I've been mad after watching many of the videos from 2016 to 2018 when I stopped for Alton Sterling. Because that's when I stopped watching the videos. I'm like, I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired, fam. I'm tired, bro. Because the Eric Garner one still affects me to this day. And that's one of the reasons why I fucking hate the police. Because I could have been an Eric Garner when I was like in 2006 as well, bro. Outside my local friggin' shop, bro. Outside my local shop, getting a dragon stat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have been the same victim, but I thought, I'm not dying here. Like, that's what it was for me. I'm not a person to die on my feet or down on my knees or down the fucking ground, bro. I'm not that person. I'm not. So that's why I only fight police. I say that to my man, and I say that to my family too. Like, I'm not out here trying to fight no racist people who say fuck you, you black cunt, or you black nigga. I ain't got time for that shit. That's dirt under the rug in a house that's racist. That's all it is. Being called a black cunt or a nigger or a monkey or being Banana's phone is dirt under the rug in a house that's racist. But you're still gonna hold these hands. It's a quick one. That's it. But it's still dirt under the rug in a house that's racist. We need to dismantle the system in general. Defunding the police, which is part of the system, the racist system we know, which is racist, along with these corporations and companies, will not matter unless we dismantle the system. And dismantling the system only works once we start boycotting any and everything. Remember H&M, coolest monkey in the jungle? Anybody remember that? All black people wanted was an apology. We got an apology, we go back to shopping. Gucci with their blackface and the red lip thing a couple years back. Anybody remember that? We just wanted an apology. And then all of our famous black actors and entertainers and rappers and stars and whatever go right back to go and buy Gucci. You go out to go and buy Gucci. Everybody else has to buy this Gucci because we just want an apology. Bro, dog. I was even saying to people like, bro, are people going to stop eating at Greggs knowing what we know about the Greggs owner and his son? Are we going to stop eating at Greggs? Nobody's going to. No. You know what I'm saying? But people are still funneling their money into Greggs, which is a pedophile company now. Most of the people who run the world, we know this. Even on Black Hat Tuesday, because I've skipped it too. Again, this is what I'm saying. I'm going to be all over the place. Black Hat Tuesday as well. Did anybody realize that Hillary Clinton was in court as well for her 600 plus emails that went missing for the whole Pizzagate madness? Nah. Has anybody realized that Buckingham Palace has been boarded up since this whole COVID? It's been, the windows are boarded up. I should know. I was there on the Wednesday after Black Hat Tuesday. What past the motherfucker? I was out there drinking wine and smoking a zoo. But windows boarded up. And then they had Prince Charles on the TV the other day, who wasn't even Prince Charles. Did anybody see that? Prince Charles on the news, and it wasn't even Prince Charles, bro. Dog. Fam. Oh. But that's the thing. That's the thing though, Femi. Because it's like, yeah, we're mad at the system, and it's like, to a degree, like that's the thing. It's like, yeah, we need the system for food, clothes, shelter, and things like that. But it's like at the same time, the reason why we feel like we need that is because we don't know any different. We don't know any different. We don't know how to grow our own food. We don't know how to build our own houses. We wouldn't even know how to deal with our own sewage if we were forced to. We wouldn't even know. We wouldn't even know how to make shelter if it was raining, because we've been so dependent on the government. But really and truly, the government works for us. But the government works for us. They always have been. But again, they believe in nothing but gold, oil, and drugs. In God they trust. Gold, oil, and drugs. Because the fact that we still even use, and I still keep saying it as well, the fact that we still use fossil fuels today, and we're not even on solar power or wind power or like, come on, bro, like really, and we're still using fossil. We're not even like, we're paying for electric when electric is in the very air we breathe. Like really, bro, really. Water isn't a natural. It's not a human right. Flint still has poisonous water still to this day. Is Black Lives Matter talking about that? Are Black Lives Matter talking about Flint water? No, they're not. They're not. Are Black Lives Matter getting onto all of the other police officers who are still walking about right now after all of the other killings for the last 5-6 years? Are they talking about that? Or is it just about George Floyd and then quickly getting some LGBTQ stuff in there as well? Because that's what it's about right now. Bruh, I don't know. I don't even know what to fucking say anymore, because it's just like, bruh, I'm sitting there watching all of this shit, and I'm like, surely people can see it for yourself. Like, surely you could see it for yourself. Surely. But, dog, and then COVID just disappeared out of nowhere. Like, it's just disappeared out of nowhere. 15th of June, bang, 15th of June comes around now. Everybody is compulsory to wear a mask on public transport. I haven't jumped on a bus or a train since the 14th. I haven't gotten on it because I'm adamant and I stand it. And this is the thing with me, which is why I say I'm not built like the majority, because I stand on my principles, I stand on my code of conduct, I stand on my morals. And I've been saying from when the whole thing came about, I'm not wearing a fucking mask for nobody. And I've never worn a mask once. And since they've been telling man, you have to wear a mask to jump on this bus, or you got to pay a £100 fine or not get no transport, I said, motherfucker, I'm a walk then. And that's what I've been doing. I've been walking everywhere. And the same people who are just like, bro, I ain't wearing no mask, they're telling me now, just wear a mask in it. Just wear a mask. You've got people telling you, just wear a mask in it. Just fucking wear a mask. No, I'm not gonna fucking wear a mask. I'm not going to dig my own grave and walk into it like the rest of you people following orders, following stupid little guidelines, while you're watching the very same people who's telling you these rules and guidelines ain't even wearing a mask themselves. The very same people who's implementing the law, are rolling up to you in a van, 5, 6, 7 man deep, no gloves, no mask. But you're telling me to wear a mask. Everybody else telling me to wear a mask. I'm seeing videos. I'm watching videos of people in America going into the store and things like that, being run out by other people wearing a mask, telling them, get out the fucking store, come in here without a mask. You coming in there? This is how people are going. Remember when people were fighting over the toilet rolls? People are fighting over not wearing a mask. Dog. Psychological warfare been going on. Again, we don't even, like, again, because of our consistency, because of our attention span, because there's always something else on the drop. And if we're riled up about something, then we'll forget about it because Tory Lanez has dropped another Instagram live, or there's another versus battle going on, or somebody's done another TikTok challenge that's just gone viral. Like, so everybody just has to do this TikTok challenge. But TikTok now, another Chinese owned fucking app, a Chinese owned app that got rid of the Black Lives Matter hashtag. They got rid of the Black Lives Matter hashtag. Dog. But black people still have to use this shit. We must use TikTok just to do these stupid little fucking idiot challenges, bro. Dog, I've been doing videos on this channel about challenges for the longest time. I was going through my videos about a week ago as well. I was going through my videos about a week ago, and I was watching some of my older shit, and I was just like, bruh, dog, like, I've been chatting about shit for a while, cuz. Like, I really have been chatting about shit for a while. And the fact that I'm not at 1,000, like, I'm actually pissed off about this shit now. I'm pissed off that I'm not at 1,000 subscribers, bro. It's a madness to me. But I'm seeing people who talk about the same shit, and I keep saying this. Every single time they post a video, it's the same shit, bro. It's the same shit. And I keep telling man, I could have already made a second YouTube channel doing either a MGTOW thing. Really and truly, I could have jumped on this thing and just talk a madness about black women, because talking matters about black women as a black man, it gets you mad views. It gets you mad views. I could have done that shit. But again, my morals, my code of conduct, and my principles, the way it's set up, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And we're flip-flopping about this 6ix9ine thing. Bro, I'm glad you mentioned that too. Because he came out, we're flip-flopping about, my man blew up Instagram. He blew up the fucking Instagram on his live by having over 2 million people watching his shit. Majority black people. Dog. 6 motherfucking 9, bro. And then you got Akon out here making music with Man 2, remixing, locked up, shit like that. But I'm starting to hear information about Akon 2 and about his Akon City, and about how he's got money coming in from the Chinese anyway. Like, you know what I mean? So even that shit that Akon's doing, that's not even Akon. It's like, it's the very same Chinese people who's usurping South Africa right now. Like, they're usurping parts of Africa right now. And these are the people that's behind Akon. But again, blackface in a high place don't mean shit. Like I was saying to my brother and my sister, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. We need to be on this Nat Turner shit. I'm sorry. And I've been saying this on the Instagram, on the comments a lot. I've been saying on the Instagram a lot in the comments, like, we need to be on this Nat Turner shit. Not everyone can make it, bro. And not everybody should. We have to be dead in some people, bro. It just is what it is. I don't even give a fuck no more, bro. Like, it just is what it is. It really is. Bro, I don't even get how people listen to that type of music in general. Not even just 6ix9ine rainbow colored hair, dude. I don't know how people listen to that music in general. Dog. Like, I'm sitting there listening to Styles P's newest, hottest album, like, you know what I mean? The Ghost Your Enthusiasm, listening to the tracks on this Ghost Your Enthusiasm album, and I'm just like, bro, this guy's almost in his 50s, still tripping me up with the bars that he spits. But people are tripping up over any random drilly type. I'm like, cuz, how you man still vibes into this shit, dog? Like, you man actually soak this shit up? You man take this in as energy? Like, bro. Bruh, you see what it is, yeah? Class, yeah, even class, yeah. Class, I don't even believe in classism either, because there's only rich and there's poor, and the poor people are the working class. That's it. You're just rich and poor, and the poor people are the working class, because we only work to survive. We work to make a paycheck at the end of the month. 70% of that paycheck goes right back to the system, and 30% we try to hold on to until we get paid at the end of the month again. And we do this up until the point we are no longer needed, and then we die. So essentially, we're just cogs. That's what we are. Essentially, we're just born to work to die. But nobody even wants to change that either. Nobody even wants to change that aspect of life either, because they think changing that, again, change itself is scary. Like, that's what it is. Change itself is scary to a lot of people. So a lot of people don't even really want change like that. That's why even like at most of my jobs, when I've always said to people like, yo, like if all of us didn't fucking turn up tomorrow morning and told man like, bro, I want £7 more, fam, you don't have the time or the resources to recruit and interview and train up all of these people while you still got a business to run. You don't. You don't. Think about it. Think about it. Because the very same people, we are the industry in general. Like, we are the industry. So the very same people who keep a business functioning, customers and the workers, shop floor workers, and the stockroom workers, right? Without us, shit doesn't run. Because a CEO who is paid plentiful, a CEO or a manager or a section manager who is paid plentiful, and they do less work than you do, sometimes don't even know how to do the work that you do, they are paid a handsome amount, while you who slave away, overworked and underpaid. And we think that's just cool. And then we teach our kids to do the same shit and don't even think there's anything wrong with that. Again, it has to start with the mentality. That's the solution. It has to start with the mentality, changing our aspect of life itself and what we think life in general really is. Do we just believe that we should just be born to work, to die, and that happiness in life is getting married and having kids and having a stable job and being able to pay bills? That's not happiness to me, bro. That's not. I'm sorry. It's not happiness to me. That's why I ain't got no kids. That's why I ain't got no wifey. Because that's not happiness. It's not. It's just a little part, a little thing, something there to just be like, oh, all right, cool. This is just something that I've got there. Because sometimes a lot of people don't want to be alone. That's what it is. Some people don't want to be lonely. I love being alone. I can't lie to you. I love being alone. I fucking love it. Dog. Walk on, MC. Because even now, yeah, I was thinking about the whole protest and the madness that's been going on, right? And everybody's protesting all over the world, and they have been. People have literally protested all over the world saying Black Lives Matter, right? Okay, and you ain't seen none of your celebrities, none of your famous actors or entertainers come out and really say shit. They've been real quiet about this shit too. You know what I mean? Still, none of them have sat down at the Justice League roundtable and put all their money together to start a Black Hollywood or to start Black recording studios or Black recording labels or Black hospitals or Black libraries or Black schools with Black books. No, they're still not doing that. But here, there's still more alcohol. There's still more trainers and creps coming through though. There's still more 3, 4, 500 pound clothes for you to buy. There's still Yeezys, like, you know what I'm saying? There's still those for you to buy. Dog. Nobody thinks about that shit. People are still saying that, bro. Why do they even need to put money? And again, I posted a video about that about 2 years ago, about a year ago, actually. I'd say about a year ago, about why like rich Black people should be putting their money into the Black community they came from. They should be. It's the very same Black community that you raped off when you got to where you got to. Like, you know what I mean? Come on, dog. It's just because if you want to come out here and be on your Twitter every now and again when you see Black people are riled up and just be like, yeah, we gotta be about this Black unity. Like Ice Cube, for instance, you want to be on this, oh yeah, this Black unity thing. But bro, you ain't done nothing to help us out really and truly though. Like other than drop a couple albums way back when. Like, but you've done nothing recently. Dog. And then people will say like, oh well Jay-Z or this man, they put money into this or they got this and that. Well, fucking David Rockefeller's got the Rockefeller Foundation for kids and shit like that. That's how you leave a legacy. Dog, that don't mean shit. That's how you leave a legacy. But these very same men are the same ones that run the fucking world. Dog. So I'm sitting there now. Everybody's riled up about this whole race war shit, and I'm just like, bro, again, it's been going on, so it's nothing new to me. Like, it's nothing new to me. But can we still talk about these very same pedophiles who are still out here? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about this Pizzagate thing? Can we talk about Epstein? It's just faded away into the atmosphere, forgotten about again. Like, you know what I mean, dog? We forget about shit too quickly. Forget about shit way too quickly, bro. And then I was watching a video on the Instagram. Again, I can't even remember who posted it, but it was this van. It was this van that was pulled up for a ticket. But anyway, no, it wasn't pulled up for a ticket. It was pulled up by the truck people because it was parked where it shouldn't be parked. So anyway, the truck came, pick it up, took it to wherever the fuck they take it, like, you know what I mean? They took it there and then they opened up the van, and inside the back of the van, they've got it pretty much detailed like how a kidnapper would have the back of their van, where it's like they've got it sealed, no handles on the inside to open it from the inside, soundproof. They got this wire thing that where if you kind of, I don't know, where I think if you try to kick the door open, it lets out this sort of knockout gas. Bro, I'm watching a video of this shit. This video was tow trucked. This van was tow trucked away, and the woman was recording this shit, saying like, "Yo, look inside this fucking van, yo. They're out here kidnapping people, dog. People are still going missing today, fam. Strange fruits still happening today, and people are like, I'm like, bro, like black people being found hanging right now, yeah. Because black people, like, I think there's like five black people who have been found hanging. Yeah, about 5 or 6 in the last week or 2. So again, everybody's on their madness, and I'm like, bro, Lennon Lacey, fam. Like, didn't anybody remember Lennon Lacey, dog? Like, fam, 2017, bro. Like, this shit's been going on. Like, this is what I'm saying here. Like, this shit has been going on. We need to stop praying and playing. We need to stop marching and protesting and demanding some sort of whatever the fuck. Does anybody even know what we're demanding at the end of the day? At the end of these protests here in England and around the world, does anybody know what the end game is? Because I'll tell you one thing right now, like I posted on my Instagram story, the way I'm sitting here thinking right now, Thanos is right, bro. Thanos is right. Man need to snap his fingers right now, because Thanos is fucking right, bro. Dog. There's too much shit going on, fam. There's way too much shit going on for people to just be like, all right, let's just focus on this, and then we'll kind of slip off that because we got Black Pound Tuesday coming up, or Black Pound Day coming up on the 27th, and then all right, cool. After Black Pound Day on the 28th, what's happening then? Let's go and do your thing, innit? Cool for yesterday, but go do your thing, innit? Like, bro, dog. I want people to wake the fuck up. I want people to start boycotting, which is what I've been asking people to do for the fucking longest time. I want people to boycott the fucking system. I want people to stop being on this protesting and marching shit and start speaking with their fucking money, bro. That's what I want people to do. That's what I want people to do. Because it's simple. I've been doing it. I don't shop at certain places because of certain pedophilia shit's going on. I don't shop at certain places because of racism. I don't do it. Do you know how easy it was for me to stop eating at McDonald's and shit like that? We've seen the 90-day challenges for McDonald's where bacteria don't eat this shit, but man them and gal them is paying anyway. They queued the fuck up. They queued up. This is what I mean. They queued up. Bro, 90-day challenge. I don't care. It tastes paying. Let me queue up. So I'll rephrase it. I wanted people to do that. Now, I don't even give a fuck no more. I don't even give a fuck. People can do what the fuck they want. I just want to come on here to rant. That's it. Because the channel's called Rant Radio. I just want to come on here to rant. People can do what the fuck they want now. I don't even give a fuck. Because people should already know. People should already know what to do. They shouldn't even be asking other people what it is we have to do or what it is that you want people. We should already know. We should already fucking know. If we know our history, we should already know. If we know the system in general, we should already know. But again, change is scary and difficult for people to do. It's hard for people to not shop at Greggs because Greggs and Greg, the owner of Greggs, and his son are pedophiles. It's hard because I love Greggs. It's hard for me to not go to KFC. It's hard for me to not go and buy at Canada Goose and all. It's hard. Bro. Like, come on, dog. Come on. Come on. It's not that hard. It's not that fucking hard. We are not fucking children out here, bro. We're not. We're not. We're not. We're not. That we are grown folk out here. We should know what to fucking do. We should, like, we're all out here. Most of us are out here. I'm seeing bare people posting bare snippets of Malcolm X, and I'm just like, bro, Malcolm X has been talking. All of these men have been talking. Khalid Muhammad, Huey Newton, Harriet, they've been talking. But when something else comes around, that's when we start to acknowledge what the fuck they said for a couple of weeks, and then we chill. Because something else is here again. Oh, someone's dropped an interview. Somebody's got this. Oh, my man's out of jail. He's going to drop music. This is what we're on. Oh, did you see what my man wrote on his Twitter? I don't give a fuck what he wrote on his Twitter. Is he out here? Is he doing some real shit? No, he's not. No, she's not. Dog. Like, you still got gal them out here still in formation, waiting for Beyonce. Still waiting for Beyonce in formation. Dog. I don't even give a fuck about Katie Hopkins, man. So, like, we need to stop giving these people even just a platform anyway. Anybody says some dumb shit, anybody racist says some racist shit, oh, I don't even give a fuck. We need to stop even giving them the platform in the first place for everybody to start getting mad at them, because we know this shit already. Is it just me? Is it just me that knows this shit? Is it just me? Is it? Dog. Let me tell you something about that. When we get to the point of when we have finally taken this red pill, it will be too late. And I know this and I truly believe it. When we get to the point of when everybody finally takes this red pill and finally wants to make a stance, it will be too late. Because even if we tried to make a stance here in England, we couldn't do shit. We ain't got no guns. What are we going to do? Try and lean onto them in strikes? Fuck. Bro. Can't work. Been telling, man, as black people, if we want something in this world, because even now when we say we want reparations, we want the currency from the very same racist system, like, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, bro, we need that united African and Caribbean currency. We need that. We need that united African and Caribbean currency to smash everything else out the water. That's what we need. We're not on that. Because again, black people are greedy for the money too. We also want to secure the bag. Like, we will also step over our own people to secure the bag, to secure this paper. Like, we will do it too. It does. I can't lie. It makes me feel a hell of a lot better, especially when I can just vent my frustrations. You know what I mean? Especially when I can fully vent my frustrations. It makes me feel slightly better. I can't lie. It does. But I've been talking this shit for 4.5 years, bro. I've been talking this shit for 4.5 years, still with like 600 plus subscribers. And I'm like, dog, don't anybody really want to hear this shit? I'm like, fam, really? But let me talk about some feminist shit, or let me talk about MGTOW, or just black women ain't shit, or black men are fuckeries. And bro, I'll be getting tens of thousands of views. I'll get 2,000 subscribers by the end of the month. I know this shit. I know it. But again, the way my shit's set up, and people aren't built like the way I'm built. They can't do some of the things that I'm out here not doing. Like, I don't shop at places. I don't shop there. I don't go there. I don't do this. I don't eat that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my sister, like, it was my birthday on the 27th of May, yeah, like, and my mom's and my sister, they threw me a barbecue, right? They threw me a barbecue. Love it. It was a lovely day too, like, you know what I mean? Drink some food and shit. I'm like, I'm saying to my sister, like, yo, like, why'd you throw me a barbecue if you know I don't eat red meat? Like, I don't eat burgers and beef, and I don't eat that. I eat chicken and fish. So why are you throwing a barbecue if I don't eat that shit? And they still don't believe that I don't eat this shit. It's easy to do. Once you set your mind to something, it's easy to do, bro. It's easy. Well, then I'm gonna say that. Then I'm gonna say that because I still ain't written this frigging book yet, bro. Trust me. It's certain things I slack on. Can't lie. But when it comes to this, me who I am, and standing on my morals and my principles and shit, nah, dog, nah. That, you know what it is. But that's another thing as well. Like, it's the truth though, films, because it's like when it comes to like the charging and man and things like that as well. Because even shotters, for instance, shotters buying food off your shotter is putting money in black business. Like, that's putting money in black business too. But at the same time, when you're constantly buying from your mandem and you're putting money constantly in a shotter's pocket, they don't want to acknowledge you as a regular customer or give you any sort of points. They don't want to give you no points. So then, like, when you're picking up like you're picking up your 20th free five for man, they don't even be like, yeah, because you've been picking up for man a lot. Here's a 4-5, innit? Same price, but here's a 4-5, bro. That's what man's giving you the 4-5. And regular now, every time you come to me, it's gonna be a 4-5, bro. Man don't even do that, cause you know what I'm saying? Like, certain man will grow their own weed, certain man will grow their own dank weed, their own super dank weed, and then still come to man with, yeah, £60 for the free 5. What? Dog. Fam. I've known you knee high, bro. 60 for the. Oh, man, can't do that though, man. Bro, fam. Everybody's shotting nowadays anyway, bro. Everyone's a fucking shotter, bro. Other than myself, like, but that's black business too. Dog. Even getting like going to get your hair done from like one of your homegirls or some shit like that when I used to cane roll my hair, because I learned to cane roll my shit now too. I ain't gonna go to nobody, babe. I learned how to cane roll my shit. So anyway, when I used to go to some of my homegirls and that, you pay the £10 or the £20 to get your hair cane rolled and that. It's black business too. You're putting money in black pocket. Dog. Fam. There's levels to this shit though. I've always said it. There's like 100+ levels to this shit. This is like RPG shit, fam. This is like RPG shit, and we're not even at level 1. We're still at level 0, bro. Like, a lot of us are still at level 0 because we don't even want to get to level 1. We don't even want to level up to even acknowledge what the fuck is going on first of all. Like, you know what I mean? And then get to level 2 where we're just like, now that we've acknowledged what the fuck is going on, we're just like, yeah, I'm not even getting involved in it like that. I'm not even getting involved in it like that. And if I've got kids, you're not even involved in it like that. I don't even care. Christmas, no, I don't care. I don't even care. Because most people will still use that excuse when Christmas and shit like that come around. Oh, well, it's the kids in there. I gotta do it for the kids. No, you fucking don't. No, you fucking don't. Because you don't tell them Santa's real. So why the fuck you still gotta do this Christmas thing? Why? Because everybody else does it, or because everybody else gonna make you feel bad because you're not doing it, or because your kid's gonna go into school without anything and then he's gonna, what? Who gives a fuck? Bro. Fam. It's too much shit that we could be doing that we don't want to do. You know what I mean? We just don't want to do it. Because everything else, life, how we know it, is just much more simpler. I ain't gonna lie, like at times it is. Because I've said it in one of my bars too, like I've learned that it's easier to stay asleep. Like I've learned it now. I've learned it's easier to stay asleep and stay eating up the bullshit that's spilling from their teeth. It's much easier. I'm showing you, bro. Because the rabbit hole is that fucking deep and it's that fucking scary, bro. Like psyops, you know what I'm saying, predictive programming, social engineering. People don't even believe in this shit. People believe in COVID-19, but they don't believe in contrails, like chemtrails. They don't believe in the chemtrails in the sky, but they believe in COVID-19. Dog. Fam. Dog. They believe that they still believe in the lesser of two evils, for instance. That's another thing that still blows my mind to this day, that we still believe in the lesser of two evils, and yet that makes no sense. It makes no sense, but we say it anyway. Fam. So now you got a man like Joe Biden You got a man like Joe Biden who wants to come out here and say like, right, if you don't vote for me, then you're not black. And like, again, black people getting mad, and I'm just like, fam, what are you getting mad for? Like, why are you getting mad? Because you're gonna go out and vote for man anyway, just for the simple fact that you don't like Trump because Trump's racist. But everybody else before Trump was racist too. Your country was built on racism, on the backs and sweat and blood of slavery and black people. But you just want to get Trump out of office because he's racist. So let's put in creepy ass, racist ass, pedophile ass Joe Biden. Even after seeing all of these creepy videos around those girls, let's just get in Joe Biden because Donald Trump is race. This is the thinking, and you're telling people are asking me why the fuck I'm mad. And I'll say this. I'll say this. As racist as Trump is, that motherfucker is real. And I'll say no more. As racist as he is, that motherfucker is real. As I've always said to people, I said it to my sister too. I said I would prefer to actually have a conversation with an outblown, full-blown, fuck you black, you black nigga, cunt, racist person like that, than a person who doesn't see color, but who would quickly call up the police and say there's a black man trying to harm me because they know how that works. That's your liberal person. That's your liberal saying, I don't see color, we all bleed the same blood, but they'll call up the police and say there's a black man because they know how that works. This is your Karen who wants to get you killed, Jamal. This is your Karen who wants to get you killed, Monique. Cortez, my guy. It's been a minute. I know, trust me. Man, look, let me get into these comments, man, because I've been boring for like an hour. I ain't even really been reading you those comments and shits, man. Let me kind of go back up and read some of this shits, man. Because I'm not even sure you in there as well. Well, I've seen these drill rappers take part in. Man, look, let me tell you something as well, because even with these drill rappers taking part in the Black Lives Matter movement, yeah, they went right back to the studio the next day talking about man made man run for the chop shop. You know what I'm saying? Them man went right back to this shit. All of these I'm just bait pages and Street Blogs TV and whatever else have you. After the Black Hat Tuesday and a few Black Power posts and whatever, they went right back to posting our detriment. You know what I'm saying? They went right back to posting the most ratchet shit about black people that you could post that has people thinking why black people move the way they move. Like, you know what I mean? Because remember, there are countries out there who don't see or know anything else about black people other than entertainers, thugs, and gangsters. And this is what we'll continuously post on the internet for the whole world to see. But then when you got someone like ZZ Mills who comes out and speaks some real shit, we can't really dig with that real shit. You know what I mean? We just can't feel it. We can't feel real shit. Is what I'm saying. Nobody wants the cod liver, 7 Seas oil, bitter truth that is good for you. They want the beautiful lies. Trying you, dog. 7 Seas oil is good for you, dog. It don't taste good. It don't taste good, but it's good for you. And you need it. That's the bitter truth. But people don't want that. They want the beautiful lies. Dog, I'm not with it. I'm not with it. No, sorry. Oh shit. I'm supposed to plug that bastard in. Well, yeah, man, dog. Let me see what these comments be saying, man. Trust me. I've never listened to the drill thing, to be honest to you, bro. Though I think the only drill song I've ever listened to in my life was Unknown T, it's Homerton B, Man Got Galley on Me, because man's from Homerton, and I can't lie, the tune was a fucking banger, bro. It was a fucking banger because it was kind of different from a lot of the drill shit that most of my man them tried to play me. Like most of my man them always try to play me some drill shit, and I'm like, dog, who the fuck is that? He sounds the same. Oh, this is this man, that's that. Bro, sounds the fucking same, bro. Sounds the same. There's no difference. What's your thoughts on Stormzy? What, donated 10 million to it? Let me tell you something else about Stormzy, that corporate paid motherfucker. This is what I'm saying. Stop fucking with these corporate paid motherfuckers, bro. Because even Stormzy as well, when people were talking about that Stormzy thing, I was just like, oh, but is as Stormzy giving away his Greggs black card? Because Stormzy has a black card for Greggs where he can go into Greggs and get any food he wants and use his black card for Greggs. Has he given up his black card after knowing what man know about Greg's owner and Greg's son being in jail right now for pedophilia? Stop fucking with these corporate people, bro. Because even when they come out and spit some shit and then everybody's just like, oh, did you hear what my man's? Did you hear what man? I'm like, dog, people have been spitting this shit. People have been spitting this shit. Lauryn Hill, Bob Marley, this man, that man, that man, that man. Khalid Muhammad, this man, that man, this person, that woman, that person, that. Been spitting this shit. So why is it my man comes out on the stage, like, or Dave, and I love Dave, because Dave is a spitter. To me, Dave is a spitter. He's a spitter from the UK. You know what I mean? So I like Dave, but when Dave come out on the Brit Awards talking what he talked and Boris Johnson, this and that, and everybody's like, oh, did you hear that? My dog. That's one of the reasons why they ain't put Black the Ripper on the stage before he's, you know what I'm saying? Black the Ripper's been speaking this shit, but that's one of the reasons why they ain't put him on no stage. Akala been speaking this shit, but he don't get no full blown, you know what I'm saying? Low key, been speaking but he don't get no full dog. Come on. I don't fuck with these big high corporate motherfuckers, bro. I don't. Dog, look here. That's what it is, because I get it. It's the research part. It's checking up on this shit. But a lot of the time, you don't even need to research because this shit is just common sense most of the time anyway. A lot of this shit is just common sense, and a lot of this shit has already been going down. So it's just like, you just kind of just have to already look at what's happened in history, focus on some of the shit you like, some of the videos that you like to watch. Because me particularly, I like to watch Dr. Umar videos, Khalid Muhammad videos, Malcolm X videos, you know what I'm saying, Huey P. Newton videos, Tupac videos. So I always have a lot of those words and their quotes and their speeches and their seminars and shit. I always have a lot of their shit running through my head already. You know what I mean? I already have it running through my head, and certain quotes from movies or dialogues and things like that, you know what I mean? Or just lyrics from some real MCs and lyricists, you know what I'm saying? I already have them going through my head. So a lot of it's already just like common sense, or you've heard this shit before and it's just been laid out in a different format, or it's just laid out with a different spreading in a sandwich now. Like, you know what I mean? That's all it is. It's just a different spreading in a sandwich. That's all it is most of the time. That's why this whole George Floyd thing, the way he got the world riled up, and I'm just like, dog, we ain't even speaking about the information that's out here for George Floyd, though. We're not even speaking about the information, dog. Like, we're not even speaking about the information. You know what I mean? The fact that them men both knew each other, the fact that my man's sister is married to my man, the fact that there was 666 written on the dustbin, the fact that there was only 2 recordings of this shit, but it's supposed to be on a busy main street and nobody else has got no other recordings but just the 2 recordings that we've seen or that you guys have seen, because I haven't watched it and I'm not going to. But from what I've heard and seen, from the pictures and snippets, I'm just like, bro, there's like only 2-3 videos, but it's supposed to be like a main strip, and nobody else got no video. Nobody else is walking by. Nobody else got no video. Well, there's too much information out here, and we know about false flags. We know about crisis actors. We know Black Lives Matter and George Soros actually hires crisis actors. We know George Soros hires crisis actors. We know this. Dog, what are we doing? This is why I'm mad. But that's why I try not to stress too much, because like I said, I've been mad and I've been speaking about this shit for 4.5 years, and still I still keep seeing the same rerun. You know what it's like? Like I said to my homie, I was like, you know what this is? This is like the Friends rerun on Channel 5 every Sunday mornings, because they rerun Friends every Sunday on Channel 5, bang, for the whole day non-stop. This is what this is. It's just reruns. It's reruns. So when people are just like, no, we need more evidence, I'm like, bro, Rodney King was all we needed. We've seen so much more since Rodney King, bro. Why do we need more evidence when we know nobody gets sent away? Bro, Zimmerman's still out here. My man sold his strap on eBay, and nobody's shut the man down yet. Really, what are we doing, though? You know what I'm saying? And then I was hearing things about how, like, yeah, like in ATO, like white people are just out here shooting up black people, or the Dominicans of this area are just running up on black people, dashing them out there. And I was like, fam, you lot are still out here moving soft-boiled belly, bro. Like, why ain't nobody got straps and protecting their neck and really on this busted strap thing, bro? This is what I said. Here in England, if we really tried to get shit down, we'd fail. We'd fail. Because we ain't got no straps. We ain't got nothing here. We'd have to do some real underground road rally shit here in England if we wanted to do something. We'd have to really do some underground railroad shit. Because, like man say, the revolution it's not going to be televised, bro. That's why I didn't trip about half of these protests that was going on. Like, you know what I mean? I don't care if I don't care. I don't care about the Tommy Robinsons anti-protesters, what the news called them. I don't care about this shit, fam. Because this shit is reruns, dog. It's reruns, and there's much bigger problems to be dealing with, fam. Dog. Fuck the police. We know this shit. Like, we know this shit. We know their origins. We know the origins of the police. Like, so why are we still even sweating about police brutality? Like, really and truly, why aren't we just fucking police up whenever we have the chance to fuck them up? But why are we still standing there recording our man them or a gal them get moved to by the police? And then we post a video and be like, yo, look at this. And then everybody's in the comments again. I can't believe this is going. I can't believe this is. It's supposed to be 2020. It's dark. I just watch anime, fam. I can't lie to you, bro. I just watch anime. Oh, I haven't heard much about the Reading thing, because I heard about the Reading thing the other day, but just about how that there was just this stabbing shit that went on. I'm just like, no, but Weston, you follow me on the gram too, so you must have saw my Instagram stories about a week ago when I said, like, when the lockdown thing quietens down, don't be surprised if there's another terrorist, quote quote terrorist attack. I said that in my Instagram stories about 2 weeks ago. Don't be surprised if there's another terrorist attack or a small little thing once the lockdown is, you know what I mean? Because even today I heard that Boris Johnson, he's thinking about lowering it down from 2 meters to 1 meter. You're just like, bro, from 2 meters to 1 meter. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck now? Like, bro, really? Like, what the fuck? Like, why are we even doing what we're doing? Why are we still wearing this mask thing? Like, bro, dog. How can it still be 2 meters, but you want people to be on the bus or the trains? That don't make no sense. That don't make no. Common sense doesn't grow anymore, dog. It really don't. Common sense don't grow no more, fam. That's what I'm saying. This is what I mean. Like, there's certain things people don't think about, but because everybody else is doing it, and some people tell them, "Oh, you might as well just do it," or they think to themselves, "Oh, you know what? Because I can't be asked to walk, let me just jump on the bus and take 4 stops or 5 stops." But walk the motherfucker. It's a sunny day. Go and get that vitamin D, bro. Go and get it. Go and get the vitamin D. Go and buy a bottle of water. Go and buy a Dragon Stout or whatever. Go and walk the shit, because that's what I've been doing since the 15th of June when the shit came about. You're gonna charge man £100 if I don't have a mask for being on the bus after letting me get on the bus for free for the last month? What? People were getting on the bus for free for a month in their droves. And now on the 15th, from the 15th of June, everybody has to wear a mask and only 20 people maximum allowed on the bus, but we're all supposed to be 2 meters apart. Dog, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Fam. No, not for $1.99. Not for $1.99. Not for $1.99. You better put that 99 right behind the 1 and then do another decimal and then put some more. Trust me, that's what it is. Common sense on eBay for $199.99. Trust me. Actually, no. Yeah, I was gonna say 199.98, but I thought just do the 99. Fuck it, save 1p. Ja. Fuck it. That it used to be scary though. That's the thing for me. It used to be scary, but now once you get to understand predictive programming, social engineering, and psychological operations, you start to see just how easy it is, and you could possibly do it yourself. Like, you could possibly do it yourself, and it is really that easy. It really is. So certain times that you could just you just sit there and you just be like I get it. That's why now I'm just at a point where it's like I get it. I get it. I do. I get it. I get why people still haven't really. I get why people don't really want it. I get it. I get it while you just be standing there in a queue and then somebody who's standing in front of you or behind you will just start talking about, yeah, man, I don't know what to say about this COVID-19 thing. What do you think? And you're just like, fuck, do we gotta talk about this shit? You know what I mean? Dog. Bruh. It's like, and you know what the madness is? They're making a Matrix 4. They're making a Matrix 4. That's how mad it is. They're making a Matrix 4. Even though there's no need. Dog. You can't write this shit, but at the same time, you can write this shit because it's so easy to write. That's why I was just like, don't be surprised if there will be another terrorist attack and then bang, ready. Don't be surprised if there's going to be another little melting after that, because it's like they need to get people to focus on something else, because that's the reason why the George Floyd thing came around. Like I said at the earlier on in the stream, that the COVID thing, people were starting to ask questions about COVID. People were starting to ask questions like, bro, some of these deaths don't make no sense. Bro, how you contract or some of these things don't make no survival rate and death. All you know, people were starting to bang, Ahmaud Arbery, Ahmaud Arbery, the Ahmaud Arbery killing, bang. He didn't rile people up enough. Bang, Breonna Taylor didn't rile us up enough. Bang, George Floyd. And again, the George Floyd thing just looks so Hollywood to me, bro. Like, it just looks Hollywood. The information that's out there is just too Hollywood, too false flag, too red flag for me, bro. You know what I mean? And then everybody just forgets about COVID. Has like a 5-minute thing about COVID. Like, the news is all talking about bullshit again. Like, the news is literally talking about bullshit again. Dog. Football started again. So now we got things to talk about now. Now people don't have to focus on COVID no more. People don't have to focus on race war no more. You know what I'm saying? Because football's around now. Morality is up, morals up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Places are open again. You know what I'm saying? People can go to restaurants. Cinemas are going to open up by next week, they were saying too. Cinemas and bars and clubs, they're going to open up from next week. You know what I mean? So everybody don't need to think about this no more. All right? People are out again now, and then bang, second wave. It's going to come. It's going to come. It's going to come. Bro, I'm already laying into my man who's Arsenal fans anyway, man. So I feel sorry for you, man, though. But I do like Arsenal fan TV. It's good entertainment. But look, even when we say the rig system in general as well, yeah, because like I was saying on my Instagram as well, on my Instagram stories as well, a couple times, bro, has anybody heard anything about Brexit either? Like, dog. Like, we're really supposed to be on this Brexit thing in December. December's coming up soon. What? Ain't nobody heard no mention of no Brexit, no nothing, no nothing, no nada, no nada. Nothing. Dada. Get out. Nothing. But December's coming around soon. And we ain't heard shit. We ain't heard shit. ISIS been on lockdown. Like I've been saying for the longest time too as well. I said it in my last video too and the video before that. ISIS been on lockdown. Ain't heard a damn thing. Dog. You know what I'm saying? Even Yemen, like, bro, Yemen right now, dog. We're not even speaking about Yemen and things like that. But that's what I'm saying. There's too much shit going on in the world right now for people to even just focus on like one thing. But at the same time, it's just like a lot of the problems in the world right now could really get squashed by just 2 billionaires. Dog. 2 billionaires could squash the whole shit in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? The owner of Amazon could literally end famine. Like, the owner of Amazon could end famine tomorrow. But he acknowledged black people on Black Hat Tuesday, though. I tell you that. He posted black screens. Yeah, we see you, black people. Bro, I didn't know black people existed. Black Hat Tuesday, that's what Black Hat Tuesday was. I didn't know black people existed, fam. Oh, where you not come from? Oh, is that what's been going on? Oh shit. Like I said, I've never seen so much kumbaya shit, fam, in the history of racism. I've never seen so much kumbaya shit. Even during civil rights movement, dog. I've never seen so much kumbaya shit. And my dad can tell me a lot about that too. Because where us black people a lot of the times like to say, oh, that was years ago. That was 50, 60 years ago. Dog, my dad's 62. My mom's 58. They told me about this shit, dog. How old is your young slut of a mum then, bruv, if that was years ago then, bro? Fam, how old is your grandma, fam? Most of our grandparents came over here during the Windrush generation, fam. You know what I'm saying? Dog, a lot of shit pisses me off. It really does. Can't lie. That's why I watch anime. That's why I watch anime and drink Dragon Stout and smoke weed, because I'd probably be really on some Joker shit, fam. I'd really probably be on some Heath Ledger, fuck this, burn shit down. If you catch me, make sure you put 2 in my head, because if you don't, it's going to be peak. My grandma on my mom's side, she passed away when she was 78. Yeah, 78. And my grandma on my dad's side, she came over from St. Lucia. I think she's 76, 74, 76. She's still alive though. Still alive. Look, man. Reason why some of the grandparents from the Windrush generation or some of that, they're still alive today, because they knew about the shits. They knew about the shits. They were on the holistic health thing, you know what I'm saying? They had their herbs and that going out in the gardens and things like that. You know what I'm saying? In all of the time that my monstrous and Nan was living here, she never spoke plain English. It was always the full patois monstration, to the point where my man them couldn't even understand a word my Nan said. My man them would be standing there and I'm having a full-blown conversation with my Nan for 5-10 minutes. And then when we dip, my man was like, bro, what did your Nan just say to you? I was like, fam, you was there. You were like, bro, all I heard was your name, fam. It's like, dog, she's that's what it be like. You know what I mean? Fam. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know where to go. Like, I don't know where we could go from here. I don't even know where this shit is taking us right now. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even tell you. But I know there's a second wave. I know that. I know there's a second wave. And you better be careful. Trust me. Because even then I was asking as well, yeah, like, what have they done? Like, what have they done with all of the bodies who have died or allegedly died from COVID-19? What have they done with all of the bodies? Because remember, these families couldn't bury them. The families couldn't bury them. The families couldn't have no funeral. So what happened with all of the bodies? Questions we don't want to ask. See what I'm saying? Like, questions we don't want to ask because we listen to a few little stats, or we listen to some person on the news or the television box, or some guy with messy hair, or some people in suits who be talking some shit. Dog. But nobody asks what's happened to these bodies. You know what I mean? Some hospitals were just dead quiet. Like, some hospitals were fully dead quiet. Dog. But you were telling us that hospitals were rampacked. Still, nobody clapped. On Thursdays at 8 p.m. for supermarket workers. Bro, nobody clapped. That, dog, just remember how it was when we couldn't get toilet roll. So imagine if supermarket workers said, fuck this shit, COVID is going on, I'm not coming in. And you go to the supermarket the next day, there's a big notice that's just saying like, bro, none of the workers came in today, we can't open, you can't get your shopping. Imagine that. But we didn't clap for them people though. We didn't clap for them. Again, the industry. We are the industry, bro. Dog. Bro, look, YouTube already be fucking about anyway, but this is what I'm saying. Like, right now, I don't really have too much of a problem on my channel because I only have 600 plus subscribers. Like, so it's calm for now. But if I get over 1,000 and it builds from there, it might be a problem. I could be doing lives and then I'll be getting cut off. You know what I'm saying? There will be times I could be possibly getting cut off because there are people I watch on YouTube who speak some real shit and they've got like over 10,000 subscribers and they get cut off when they start mentioning certain things. You know what I mean? Like, even think about this. For instance, because considering considering taking into account what happened on Blackout Tuesday and corporations and companies across the world acknowledging what black people go through and police brutality. About a month before that, we still had about 20 or 30, yeah, about 20 or 30 CEOs step down from major corporations. Some have just disappeared off the face of the earth. Some ex-presidents and things like that disappeared off the face of the earth. I haven't seen Hillary Clinton in a bit though as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there are some people you just haven't seen in a bit. And then I'm seeing some pictures like of some of these, like Ellen DeGeneres and some other people, or Oprah and that, with like tags around their ankles and shit like that. Remember George Bush Senior's funeral? Remember George Bush Senior's funeral, and when some people got some letters, everybody got some sort of letter, and they open up the letter, and then some people's facial expressions kind of changed, and Hillary Clinton still kind of kept her poker face, but few people in there got letters. Remember that? People don't remember shit, you know. I'm telling you, I remember too much shit, man. This is why I think a lot. I think a lot and I think too deep, because I always be thinking and remembering shit, bro. Does anybody remember that? Dog. Does anybody remember when David Icke was out here talking about this whole COVID thing about a month ago? That interview that just went viral with over like 1 million, 2 million. Does anybody remember that? Just quickly, let me know in the comments if anybody remembers that before I continue. Dog. You don't remember that David Icke interview that people were making viral? People don't know that. Some of you don't know that. Dog. Well, if you're not on the gram like that, but even if you're on YouTube, because on YouTube it was kind of popular on YouTube during the time, and it was kind of popping off on the Instagram, because some YouTube content creators were kind of implementing it in their videos and things like that. But this David Icke interview, he was talking again about this whole COVID thing, and about just how, like, yo, you lot are on some bullshit if you believe in this thing. It's man-made, blah 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 blah. So obviously everybody made this shit viral, and then it went viral, and then bang, YouTube comes out with another sort of regulation and rules, whatever sort of law, and then the David Icke interview is just off. It's just gone from YouTube. You can't even find it. Can't even find it. It was like about 30, 40 minutes long. 30, 40 minutes long. Just him kind of sitting down in a sort of dark curtained room chatting to somebody, almost like a Vlad TV type interview, like, you know what I mean? And he went in. He did. He went in, but again, the way he went in is nothing new. But again, the way people made it viral and shit, I'm just like, dog, it's nothing new. I don't know why you're tripping. It's like when what's that English comedian again, man? Ricky Gervais. It's like when Ricky Gervais had that sort of that little speech thing at the what was it, the Grammys or the Oscars, and then everybody kind of went, "Oh my days, the Ricky Gervais." I was like, "Dog, it's nothing new, bro. Like, it's not. I get what he said. I get it, and I get the fact that he done it live there and he made some people feel uncomfortable. I get it, but it's nothing new. It's nothing new. We know this already. It's nothing new. It's like them dropping the R. Kelly thing. Like, it's like them dropping the R. Kelly thing on us last year, and it's like, bro, like, we knew this from the 90s. We knew it. We knew this shit. Dog. It's nothing new. It's reruns, bro. But we keep tripping about shit that's old but think is new. Dog. Yeah, it's gone off YouTube now. You can't find it now, bro. You can't find it. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know, Amanda. What was in the envelopes? What was in the envelopes? Because I'm saying, you, since that envelope thing, we had the Epstein. You know what I mean? We had the Epstein thing. We've had the Walmarts. We've had the Walmarts turning into detention centers for ICE. When back in 2015-16, the Jade Helm project, when they shut down a few Walmarts and were kind of doing drill runs of turning them into detention centers and things like that, and the army and the government were just saying, oh, we're just doing some sort of practices and drill runs and things like that. It's nothing for nothing. And then 3, 4, 5 years later, this is what I'm saying. And I've done a video speaking about this shit too. People don't even remember Jade Helm. People don't remember the Jade Helm project. You know what I'm saying? People don't remember a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm saying. Because I've been thinking so much and doing so much research and looking into so much shit that I know is lies now, bro. Like, dog, shit's blowing my mind, fam. I can't lie to you, dog. Shit's blowing my mind. Shit is blowing my mind. Shit is blowing my mind. Well, yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know where we go from here, people. I don't know. I don't know what we do. Like I said earlier on with the solution, that's the solution, but I know we ain't gonna do it. So it is what it is. It just is what it is. Because I tell you one thing, nothing's gonna come from these protests. Nada. Yeah, we'll tear down a few statues. You know what I'm saying? We'll tear down a few statues. We'll acknowledge you. See, I see you. We'll acknowledge you. That's about it. We'll put a couple black men in manager positions, you know, CEO positions. Yeah, we'll do that. No, we'll do that. And then we'll think that's a win. We'll think that's a win. And then we'll quiet down. And then we'll wait for the next rerun. Because I know that's how the story goes. Again, which is why I take a while to come in it. Can't lie. But I don't know with Trump, you know. Like I said, the guy's racist, but he's real as fuck. But I'll tell you one thing. Considering what's going on and considering what might happen and what could possibly happen in the next couple months, there may not even be an election in America. There may not even be an election this year. He may just like bang, something might go down, and yeah, this is what's happened. We've had to actually put this into, you know what I mean, and now you have to take this role for the rest of the term again. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be. Because you can't put Joe Biden in there, bro. Like, you can't put Joe Biden in there considering we've seen those videos. I know you that have seen the videos of Joe Biden. I know you that have seen them. And I don't even have to explain the videos I'm speaking about. I don't. I know you that have seen them though. But that's who the majority of black people in America want to put in the Oval Office because they just want racist Trump out, even though the country is racist and built on racism. But purely based on the concept of the lesser of two evils. Okay. This is I'm just like I'm not bothered. Like, I'm not gonna be out here arguing or trying to educate racist white people on their history. Like, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for it. I'm not here to educate anybody no more. They have all of my videos previously. And then you can search the shit for the rest of yourself. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not here for that no more. I'm here to just come in here and literally be the rant radio channel that I started off as. Because that's what I'm here to do. I'm tired, bro. I ain't got no more sort of solutions for anybody because I've put out the solutions all in the videos. I'm tired of repeating myself, bro. I'm tired. That's what I was saying to one of my favorite YouTubers that I've always been listening to for like the last 6-7 years, like, you know what I mean, Robert Perkins. And I was sent a DM to him on the gram. And I was just like, bro, how do you even still keep doing this shit, bro? How do you even still keep coming out here and repeating yourself for these that? Because I've realized as well, trying to do this shit, your worst enemies are going to be your own people. I'm like, dog, like, you're trying to educate your own people, but it's your own people who are out here trying to vilify you the most, bro. How do you do it? And he's just like, it's for his kids. I was like, I get it. I ain't got no kids though. So that's why I feel like I just want to be on this Joker thing right now, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to burn this bitch down, bro. Yeah, but people don't think Biden is nasty. People think Biden's the lesser of two evils. That's the thing. People think Biden is the lesser of two evils. You know what I'm saying? Because Biden hasn't come out here and said nothing about Mexicans or building a wall or some old school racist shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, we know all of these people and all of these left wings, right wings, this wing, that wing, bird head, bird tail. We know they're all fucking racist at the end of the day. Like, it hurts my head to keep mentioning it and why people can't just, but people want to be like, yeah, but, no, but, yeah, but, no, but, it's because of, yeah, but if we don't, I was like, bro, hold your vote, fam. Hold your vote. Yeah, but if we don't, then everybody's gonna turn up. Who gives a fuck? As long as the world acknowledged that every single black person didn't vote, because black people set everything in motion anyway. Black people set everything in motion. Everything. Culture, music, art, all of this. We set everything in motion. Dog. So if black people don't vote, everybody will be like, oh, fucking hell. Black people didn't even come and vote. Shit. Maybe I shouldn't either. And then we'll see what happens the next time. Because if nobody don't come out with some real shit, but even then, even if we have a politician who's gonna come out and pretend to be down for black people, and these are the plans that I've laid out for you, black people. If you follow me, these are the plans that I've laid out. Even then, we still know again the house is racist anyway. The house is racist anyway. So now the owner's gonna come in. The owner of this racist house is gonna come in and say to you, dog, I'm gonna move you out of the cupboard under the stairs like Harry Potter. I'm gonna move you out of the cupboard under the stairs and move you into the old bedroom. Just for you. Just for you. And then we'll be like, yeah. I get a window. Swear down, I get a window. Dog. Fam. I can't keep doing this, bro. I can't. So look, man. Wherever we go from here, I'm gonna tell you, look, to stay safe. Keep doing what you're doing. Stand on your principles, stand on your morals, stand on your code of conduct. Don't be changing your shit just because you feel pressured to. Don't fucking do it, bro. Don't do it, sis. Don't do it. Just because your family's telling you to, just because the rest of your family's telling you to. I've been grilling out my brother for wearing a damn mask. Been grilling him out. He's like, bro, but I drive the van, innit? I drive the van, man. I drive the delivery van. Like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Supposed to be a black man, bro. Supposed to be a black man. Soldier the shit. We've been soldiering on and we're still here. Supposed to be a black woman. Been soldiering this shit. Still here. Dog. Just be about your mind. Have your common sense. See shit from afar. You have to be observant in this world right now. I'm showing you, dog. We have to be observant and we have to have our attention and our memory locked in on everything and anything they say. Even if you have to write it down in a journal, if your memory is not that good, write it down in a journal. Jesus, just write anything they spit. If you think it's important information, even if it's not full blown sort of breaking news shit, but if you think this is like, oh, like I said earlier, on the Blackout Tuesday, COVID-19 deaths flatlined. Zero deaths. Zero deaths on Blackout Tuesday. And then the next day, The next day on Wednesday, it went back up to like, I think 20 or 30 something. Dog, I think it was 34. Did they say 34? Bro, so how it flatlined for a day and then go back up like, dog. So you have to be observant about this shit. You have to be. Because remember, they'll say some shit. Because I also remember they had a crisis actor who came on ITV News pretending to be a doctor. I searched in her name. She's a Bollywood actor. She's a YouTube content creator pretending to be a doctor with fake doctorates and shits like that. I'm like, dog, they had her on the ITV News, fam. They had her on the ITV News. Because that's what I started to do now. I started to just, when somebody's name comes up and they quickly bring up the name and you don't see the name again, I was like, all right, cool, let me Snapchat that. Let me screenshot. Let me check my man's name. Let me see, check her ring. Oh, not looking too good, baby. And that's what look, this is what I'm saying. You have to start taking everything in now, yo, because they know we're stupid. Like, they know the majority are stupid. They know the majority don't give a fuck, which is why they just don't even play. Like, they don't even have to pretend to that sort of, you know what I mean? That's why even like these terrorist attacks or these bombings and things like that, it's just like, bro, they're not even trying no more. They're not even trying anymore. Because from when we believed in 9/11, dog, from when everybody saw 9/11, saw the passports in the rubble, dog. The video of a so-called plane, we know it was a missile, hitting the Pentagon, dog. And everybody just went right back to work, right back to paying bills. They knew they knew we would just believe anything else after that. They knew it. They knew it. And everything else has come after that. Dog, like I said, ISIS has been on lockdown, fam. They've been on lockdown, but they were terrorizing shit. But 7 months ago, 8 months ago, 9 months ago, 10 months ago, a year ago, they were terrorizing shit. And all of a sudden, missing since last year. Missing. Not one terrorist attack. The last terrorist attack, the London Bridge thing, when did that happen? November, right? November, December. Dog, come on. We ain't, dog. Start writing shit down if you have to. Because my memory is about this thing. It's about this thing. I just remember shit. Not a lot of shit, but I remember some shit. Dog. Oh, rap samples. I didn't even see you in there, Reggie. Well, go on, man. But look, man, like I said, shit hasn't been looking good for a long time. That's what I'm saying. Like, shit hasn't been looking good for a long time, but we've just been given trinkets and luxuries and things here and there to just make us believe that things have been nice, and it hasn't. Shit hasn't been sweet. And again, I've got a video that I posted about 2 years ago saying sweat the small stuff. Because if we don't sweat the small stuff, it's gonna be a bigger problem that we can't deal with because it's too late. But again, I'm just crazy anyway. What do I know? I'm just a crazy nut job. I don't know shit. I'm speaking out my asshole. I'm just a guy that just watches anime and plays computer and drinks a hell of a lot and smokes a hell of a lot. That's about it. What do I know? I'm a junk. What do I know? I don't know yet. That's what I'm saying, people. Get your mind right, man. Trust me. There's a lot of shit going on out here. There's a lot of shit that's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of shit going on. Second wave or some sort of wave will happen during the winter time when it's going to be cold season, which will be typical. It will be typical because it's the sort of season where everybody or most people get a cold because most people don't eat right. Again, that's what I'm saying. If you eat right, your shit will be right. Dog. That's what I'm saying during this whole COVID thing. Like, bro, like, make sure you drink your 2 glasses of lime infused water in the morning. Don't be eating your cafe full English blown breakfast and shits like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be eating the same diabetes food that you like. I know, like, because I get it. Because I used to love the oxtail and rice. Used to be my favorite meal. Like, oxtail and rice was my favorite dish, and it hurts me to not eat oxtail and rice anymore. But I haven't had it in 5 years. Curry goat, haven't had it. Goat water, haven't had it. And I love goat water. I love it. Haven't had it. I love a cheeseburger, bro. Cheeseburger will be the dish I ask for my last meal if I was on death row, cuz I'd be like a cheeseburger, but make that the biggest pounder. Make that like a real heart burner. You know what I mean? I love a cheeseburger, but I don't eat it. Like, we have to be about our shit. And as hard as you might think it is, it's not hard. It's easy. It really is. Trust me. I'm on my one meal a day thing. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, because when I have those 2 glasses of water in the morning and a one mango or 2 bananas, I'm good for the rest of the day. I can't lie to you. And I have my one good plate of food at the end of the day, 2 more glasses of water, and a dragon staff. I'm good. During this whole time now, since we've been on lockdown, I will wake up in the morning, I'll stand outside where the sun is shining, I'll stand outside right there for a good 15, 20 minutes. I'll soak up the sunshine and I'll go back inside. But like, there's certain things that we don't even understand we should be doing anyway. Like, we should be doing certain things already to be keeping our immune system up as it is. We love to talk about Dr. Sebi and this guy and that guy, like, you know what I mean? And I posted a video as well about holistic health doctors that were killed off. Like, over 80 holistic health doctors killed off in 2018, I think, 18 or 19. Like, dog, because they were speaking some real shit. They were literally treating and curing their patients. Like, dog. But haven't you ever noticed that hospitals, doctors, nurses, they're not allowed to say the word cure? They can only say treat. Like, we can possibly treat. That we can do something for it, but you know what I mean? But they have the cure. We know this. We know this. Dog. Man, what you saying, Weston? You gave it up here. Look, yeah, fucks with the look. As long as we fucks with the water and some sort of green tea or mint tea, peppermint tea, ginger tea. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to. We have to. As long as we do that, and as long as we eat the fruits, like, you know what I mean. And even when you have your plate of food, even when you have your dinner, don't be having a big plate. Don't have a big plate. You know what I mean? Don't have a big plate of food. Just have a nice, decent amount. You know what I mean? Don't be getting nothing that when you finish, you're just like, oh, you lay down on your bed and you just fall asleep right there because you're just packed. You know what I mean? Look, that's what I'm saying. Look, rap. I think it was in 2018, and when I posted the video, I think it was at the end of 2018. I think it was at my end of the year roundup sort of this shit or something like that. Because I think I've done a couple of those. But I posted a video, and I think I've actually got an actual video titled "Holistic Health Doctors" too, like, you know what I mean, or "War on Health." I think it is "War on Health," and there's been over 80 holistic health doctors dead off, dead off, mysteriously missing or killed or mysteriously committing suicide, as they call it. Like they called these 5, 6 new strange fruits hangings that's happened in America. They call them all suicide, and we know it's the fucking police doing it. Like, you know what I mean? We know it's the police hanging these black men and women from the. We know it, calling it suicide. They called Sandra Bland. They called that murder suicide, but they still paid her family of 1.3 million in wrongful death. They paid her family off 1.34 million in wrongful death, but they called it suicide. Dog. But we don't mention Sandra Bland. You know what I mean? We're just shouting George Floyd's name, like George Floyd. That's the name I was hearing on Wednesday when I was there in Hyde Park. George Floyd. So I'm like, I ain't kneeling for shit. I was literally in a sea of people kneeling with their fists up, white and black people kneeling with their fists up, and I'm the only one sitting there on the frigging dirt, sitting there looking at these crazy motherfuckers, bro. Dog. and then I'm supposed to show up. I'm supposed to show up for the anti-protesters on the Saturday and be fighting racist white people just because they're racist. Oh, fuck that. I got better things to do. Like, trust me, though. I got better things to do, like still practice dismantling the system, which is what I'm doing and been doing. Like, pretty much on my ones and a few other people here and there. But that's about it. I can't lie to you. That's what I've been doing. Like, there hasn't been time to waste, but time has been wasting, and I feel like the time that's been wasted, there really is no time left. There is no time left, and it's gonna hit us. It's gonna hit us like a fucking, like an anvil, like a Looney Tunes cartoon anvil, smack bang on your head. I say it's gonna hit us, job. Trust me. And we're not gonna feel it, but a lot of us are just gonna just pretty much just be kill off right on our knees right there and then, dog. Trust me. Everyone meets that man. Look, even the studying thing. Hey, look, who said? Wait, someone just said they don't even wear the mask. I can't even. I think it was it allotment? Yeah, man. Look, that's another thing about the mask as well that people don't even frigging recognize as well. Cause they were saying about the mask as well that you're just breathing in your own frigging monoxide, carbon monoxide, you're breathing in your own frigging bacteria and shit like that. I think I was actually reading a story as well on Facebook. There was a story on Facebook as well here in the UK. Some white girl, you know what I mean? She posted about her friend that was working. She was working 5 days a week and she had to wear this mask for the 6 hour shift, and she ended up getting suffocating, like, you know what I mean? She had like respiratory problems, was in hospital because she had to be wearing this frigging mask all goddamn day. Like, you know what I mean? Her job was telling her she has to wear this fucking mask, bro. Let me tell you something now. I ain't got no job. Can't lie to you. I ain't got no job. But when I find a job and if they tell me I have to be wearing a mask, dog, it's not happening, bro. I'd rather try to avoid doing a drugs test. Or I'd rather actually do a drugs test. I can't lie to you than wear it. I'm not wearing a mask. I'm just not. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm stuck. Like, I went to check my homegirl in Stamford Hill on the weekend. I went to go and check my homegirl at Stamford Hill on the weekend, yeah. And I walked all the way up the fucking riverside. I walked all the way up the River Lee to get there. Because where I live right by the riverside. I walked all the way up the riverside to get there. I didn't even jump on the fucking bus. And I walked all the way back at 2 a.m. in the morning, bro. I ain't jumping on a fucking bus and I'm not wearing a fucking mask, bro. Because I prefer walking. I can't lie to you. I prefer walking. Especially when it's nighttime. Can't lie. What new information you searching on, bro? Pretty much for me. Can't lie to you. Pretty much. That's what I'm saying. Like, here in England, pretty much, like, if we're not really on this underground dean thing where our revolution really isn't televised, when it's not on Instagram, we're not telling man, yeah, on this day at this time, buck up, or this day. It's not that. It's literally cane rolls. This is the route, like back in, or that type of, bro, flyers, them type of, or community center, no white people allowed, and even then, black person, bro, you are. Let me see your let me see what you're really. Let me see your credentials before you even come in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, you can't even come in here because that's what it has to be about. That's what it has to be about. I got that picture of Fred Hampton standing there with the friggin' FBI informant right in front of him, who was supposed to be his friend, but who set him up. Like, you know what I mean? Dog, like I said, whose skinfolk ain't your kinfolk as well, bro. You know what I mean? Even a black face in a high place won't be your people too, bro. Like, here in England, if we wanted to be on our shit, it has to be one of those underground things. It has to be. We ain't got no guns. We can't be on this spray thing. We can't be, fam. We, like, if we were in America, it'd be much easier. That's what I said. If I was living in America and if I didn't have any sort of criminal record, I'd have straps. I'd have legal straps in my yard. I'd be strapped the fuck up, bro. I'd be strapped the fuck up. 3, 4 handguns, at least 2 rifles and 1 shotgun, bro. Bare ammo. It be bro. But we're playing. We're playing. We want to play and pray and march and protest. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. We just want something from the system. We just want something from the system that we know is racist. It makes no sense, dog. We gotta be on this pally, real rally, dip, drip, valley. That makes no sense, but I don't give a fuck. Dog. Like literally. Because whenever you see like man here, like man them here in the UK being arrested for having straps and shit. You ever see the guns that they get arrested for, bro? Looking like some World War II old ass antique man had to drill the barrel out and shit like that. Like you know what I mean? Because we ain't got no gun shops. We can't just walk up into a Walmart and just be like, yeah, let me get that MP15 and the AR-17 and the Glock 9, like you know what I mean, and let me get that 22 caliber over there as well, like you know what I'm saying, with the extra ammo. We can't do that shit, bro. We can't. We ain't got it here, fam. We ain't got it here, bro. So we have to be on the underground thing, though. We have no choice. We can't do Blackout Tuesday. Everybody 27th of Tuesday, like literally giving the world a heads up to that. We can't do that. Can't. Dog. Because even the mayor of London, yeah, Sadiq Khan, when the lockdown thing first started as well, yeah, he came out and said like the masks aren't really a protective thing. They can't really protect you from the virus, but it's a start anyway, just to stop people from coughing on other people. And then a month later, he's telling everybody it should be compulsory for everyone to wear a mask. So I'm like, bro, motherfucker, which one is it? Stop juggling that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this is what I'm saying. Even when some of the medical, some of the head officers of the medical who or whatever like that, they're coming on there looking tired as fuck or old as fuck or sick as fuck, like you know what I mean? And it's just like they're being asked questions, simple questions, but then they're just jumping around the fucking question, bro. Like I'm like, dog, why you dallying around the question? Answer the fucking question simply, like you know what I mean? Stop being a freaking typical politician, but that's what they do. They spin around the freaking question and don't even answer the question, and then you move on to another question. You're like, dog, bro, fuck, fam, we gotta stop it, bro. We have to. We have to. I think they even trying to. You know what? That's what it is. Like, I'm on a, I'm on a flex where I don't even know right now myself, but it's like I feel like they're trying to push for something where they want us to kind of dip over the edge, where they want something to dip over the edge, where they can push either this martial law, this NWO thing, or are they pushing for like some sort of exterminate yourself sort of a thing while we hide down below in our underground bunkers and you look just destroy half of yourself because they still want to do this depopulation thing anyway. They still want to do the depopulation thing. It's how they do it. That's the question. How they do it. And I'm not sure. And I think they're trying both flexes to be fair to you. I think they're trying both. I think they're trying both. I think they're trying either. I think they're trying a lot of avenues because they've been trying and still it still hasn't been enough to push us over the edge. We've seen the Tamir Rices and the Sandra Blands and the Eric Garners and the Alton Sterling and the Otis Bird and the Lennon Lacey and the Freddie Grays. And we've seen these protests and it's still not enough to really push us over the edge. Because if shit really got pushed over the edge, we'd know it. We'd know it. We'd know it. But it's still not enough. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure what they're trying. I'm not sure. I couldn't even be sure right now. I couldn't be sure. It could be a purge thing. It could just literally be like a purge thing. It's like, yeah, just let man purge, bro. Fuck it. Just let man purge. Just let man purge. Because certain policemen are leaving as well, like, you know. Certain policemen are leaving from their precincts and things like that. You know what I mean? Because of the acknowledgement of police brutality. Imagine that police officers, cops, 3Ks are leaving their jobs because precincts are acknowledging or pretending to acknowledge because everybody else is. police because they're pretending to acknowledge police brutality, so they're leaving their jobs. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, dog, fam, make it make sense. That's all I'm. That's all I'm ever really saying nowadays. The only sort of quote slogans I'm saying nowadays is they ain't ready for that conversation, or make it make sense. Just those two. They ain't ready for that conversation yet. Make it make sense. But look, man, it's always been in the symbols because I saw that picture that was going around of the Captain America movie as well, where he wakes up in Times Square 70 years later, and there's a picture behind him of the Corona bottle on one side and the sort of picture what they've got for the coronavirus on the other side. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, fuck, damn. I might need to see that film just to make sure to see if it's actually true because it's only the screenshot I've seen. So I haven't watched the movie again to make sure. So I might want to watch the movie just to make sure. But if it's true, then I'm like, damn, that's predictive programming again. Predictive programming again. You know what I mean? Sets us up. Sets us up for what's to come. But again, what do I know? I'm just a crazy junk. He smokes a lot of weed. But look, man, like I was saying, we have to get our shit right. We have to get our common sense up. We have to be emotional, but we have to not be so emotional at the same time because we have to be knowing that this is reruns at the end of the day. We know this shit. It's reruns. All right? We have to focus on the information that's out there for George Floyd. We have to focus on the information that's out there for Black Lives Matter and who funds it and who else he recruits and hires. Okay? We have to know that shit. We have to stop being on this extra thing of just because somebody's like, oh, coming out or what, all lives matter or fuck you this or fuck. We have to understand that's just dirt under the rug in a house that's racist. All right. We have to understand that knocking down racist statues of Winston Churchill or this guy or that guy, knocking down those statues and dashing them in the river is just knocking over the ornament. That's like a cat knocking over a glass on your kitchen side or some shit, and you're telling them don't do it. That's all it is in a house that's racist. We have to understand that too. Right? We have to also understand that Black Pound Day on the 27th of June makes no fucking sense. Because if we're going to do this Black Pounding and literally continue to spend the racist house's currency, then we might as well just be doing this Black Pound every day instead of one day, 1 month for 1 year, and then we'll wait until next year. It makes no sense. Or if we can't do that, because there aren't that many black businesses, we have to acknowledge that too, and we know that too. We have to know that too. If we can't do that, then we have to do this boycotting thing. As hard as you might think it is, it's not that fucking hard, bro. It's easy. It's easy. It's fucking easy, bro. First of all, you have to stop with this McDonald's thing. I don't give a fuck, bro. You have to stop with this McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, Chinese food shit. You have to end it. You have to end it as hard as you might think it is, bro. It's easy, dog. It's easy. Drink some fucking water too. God damn it, bro. People don't drink no fucking water. And you just be drinking every day, alcohol every day, Red Nephew every day, Hennessy every day, Bel Air this and that every day. And no water. Like no water to substitute, no water to balance. We need balance, yin and yang. Even though for the last couple months I've been saying fuck the yin, just use the yang. Call that, bro. And we have to be observant in this fucking world right now because we see the shit that's going on. We have to be observant. We have to start taking in everything they say on the news. We have to take in every sort of statistics, this and that, even if you have to write it down. get you a journal, get you a piece of paper, this or an old ass letter or some shit like that, envelope. Write it down. Try and remember shit. Try to remember shit, because Black Hat Tuesday, COVID deaths flatlined here in the UK, 0. And then the day after on Wednesday, they went back up again. Make it make sense. Dog. I'm sorry to leave you guys for so long. As I say, man, it's just like, bro, just like I say, I understand the rerun shits of the world right now. That's why I'm just like, I shouldn't have to keep coming in here and repeating myself, because I'm tired. Like, I don't want to oversaturate my channel. I keep saying this for the last few videos. I don't want to oversaturate my channel talking about the same shit. I don't want to do it. So if you're kind of bored, and just watch some of my old videos, share my shit, try and get my YouTube channel up to 1,000, because I need to get this shit up to 1,000 now. It's been too long now, man. I was just cool with it, like, you know what I mean? I was like calm. I don't really give a fuck. I had 600 subscribers. I was like, whoa, shit. Like, I'm even surprised to have that. Bro, I should have 1,000. I need to get 1,000. I can go live on my phone anytime, every time I feel like it, like I used to back in the day. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure when I'll be back in here. I'll probably be back in here again a month later. That's what I should just do, actually. I should just come in here for another live in a month's time, after seeing some of the shit that goes down within this month and July. So let's just say July the 20th or some shit. I'm not even gonna give you guys a date. I'll just randomly turn up in here again, and you guys just be prepared from like 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. You know, that's the time I'm gonna come in here live anyway. On any random day from 9, 10 o'clock in the PM, I'm gonna be up in here. But people, I said, man. That's all I'm saying, man. But look, this is your boy KMD. And love to everybody who's still been up in there, man. Trust me, love that you still been fucking with me from the old schools, like the Western Goddess rap sample, you know what I mean? Amanda Allotment. I know Copper's not up in here right now as well, like, you know what I mean? And Cortez, you know what I'm saying? A couple other people, but yeah, man. And Femi as well up in there as well, and LDN, man. Yeah, man. Love to everybody that was up in there tonight. Thank you for joining me, because like I said, you could have been doing anything else tonight. You know what I'm saying? You could have been bashing the bishop. You know what I mean? You could have been painting your toenails. You know what I'm saying? You could be washing your hair. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, with me, man, that's love at the end of the day, man. You're still fucking with me. So let's get this channel up to 1,000. And yeah, man, it's KMD, this Rant Radio. Peace.